Welcome back to Morning America. We're diving into a hot topic that's shaking up Washington: the construction of President Donald Trump's new White House ballroom and the surprising support he just received from the Washington Post editorial board. Yes, you heard that right. The Washington Post, a paper often critical of Trump, has come out defending his plan to build a massive new ballroom at the White House, a project already drawing both praise and outrage. The idea is bold: a 90,000 square foot ballroom that would replace part of the historic East Wing. The space is designed to host nearly 1,000 guests, offering a grand setting for state dinners, official receptions, and major national celebrations. Trump's vision is to give the People's House a venue that matches the power and prestige of the presidency. According to reports, the construction is already underway. Crews have begun tearing down sections of the West Wing to make room for this new addition. The funding reportedly comes from private donors, business leaders, and supporters who see the ballroom as a gift to the nation. But critics argue this is another example of President Trump mixing politics, private influence, and public property. Now here is where things get interesting. In an editorial titled "In Defense of the White House Ballroom," the Washington Post argued that the project actually makes sense. The paper pointed out that the White House has long needed a proper event space. For years, large gatherings have been forced into temporary tents on the South Lawn, and even world leaders have had to deal with awkward setup and portable restrooms. The editorial board called Trump's ballroom practical and overdue. They said the White House should not be treated like a museum that can never change. Instead, it should grow with the times, just as America itself evolves. They even suggested that Trump's boldness, while controversial, might finally break through the layers of red tape that have stopped the past presidents from making big improvements. But not everyone is clapping. Preservationists and government watchdogs are warning that this project threatens the historic balance of the White House. They say tearing down part of the East Wing could destroy decades of architectural heritage. Others question the private funding, asking what those donors might expect in return. And then there's the political side. Some critics see this ballroom as a symbol of Trump's leadership style: dramatic, grand, and unbothered by tradition. Supporters, however, say it's exactly that fearless style that gets things done. As Washington Post put it, and I quote, "It's about time the White House had a proper room for the big moments." End of quote. But for now, the debate continues. Is this progress or just a presidential excess? Write your thought down below and don't forget to like, subscribe. This is Morning America.